Back here locally, 3 candidates vying for the San Diego City Council seat in District 4.
So this is a position which was left vacant by Monica Montgomery Stepp when she was elected to the County Board of Supervisors. NBC7's Dana Williams joins us now with details on this race. Dana, good evening.
Good evening. We've kind of been all over San Diego today. We were at Chida Warren-Darby's watch party just about an hour ago. About 30 minutes ago, we were at Henry Foster III watch parties. Those are 2 of the 3 candidates. The 3rd candidate is Tylisa Sewsbury. But I want to take this time to talk about Henry Foster III, in part because as of now, he is the front runner in this race. I want to show you the results that we have. These are live election results. Henry Foster III has more than 53% of the vote, followed by Chida Warren-Darby, and trailing behind the 2 of them is Tylisa Sewsbury. Henry Foster III, we spoke with him at his watch party just a few minutes ago, and he says he's looking at this as the race is done. Now his focus is on looking ahead. He's currently serving as the chief of staff for now County Supervisor Monica Montgomery Stepp. Like you said, she is the one who actually vacated the seat in early December when she became a County Board of Supervisor, and that's exactly what Foster says makes him such an attractive candidate for this job. I asked him about Chida Warren-Darby. One of her campaign moments was that she talked about being the only candidate to have a flood response plan, a comprehensive strategy, she says. And when I asked Henry Foster III about that plan, he said he's already working the plan. He says he's already plugged in. He already understands the processes and the needs. Now he's working at the county level with Montgomery Stepp. And so that's what makes him ready. He also talks a lot about economic development in District 4. It's a district that's been historically underserved, and he said he feels that. He grew up there. He's actually a 3rd-generation San Diegan. And aside from having a career in politics, he's also had more than 25 years in the construction industry before this. And so he says that gives him a unique perspective when it comes to creating more housing and more affordable housing in the district. And when it comes to housing, he says he also wants to see more long-term employment for people who are in the district. And so that's a little bit about what Henry Foster III has really made his campaign on. And I want to mention Chida Warren-Darby because these are unofficial results. Even though he's very confident that nothing significant is going to change, obviously ballots are still being counted. And Chida Warren-Darby is not giving up yet. She is not a career politician. She's currently the the director of boards and commissions for San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria. He's endorsed her, and it doesn't look like that is having much pull so far in the voting process. Obviously, we're going to stay up to date on this. We're at the Westin where Henry Foster III is expected to come in just about the next 30 minutes. So as these results continue to come in, we'll wait and see what else he has to say. But for now, live from the gas lamp, I'm Dana Williams, NBC7.
Okay, we appreciate the update. Thank you, Dana. And for more on this race, let's check in with our political expert and longtime journalist, Matt Hall, who is here with us, along with James Canning, podcaster and political analyst. Thank you both for being with us tonight. Henry Foster III out in front tonight. He was Monica Montgomery Stepp's chief of staff. Chida Warren-Darby, as Dana pointed out, had been working for Mayor Todd Gloria. The results of this race are going to be significant for the tone of city council that's largely been split into 2 camps. One that typically sides with the mayor, the other does not. What do you make of this vote this evening? James, let's start with you.
Well, look, I mean, Chida's a fighter, but I mean, the reality is that Henry has the backing of Monica Montgomery Stepp, and she's been a stalwart in that community for a very, very long time. Henry's taken a lot of time to understand that community, very close on the ground. They believe in community, grassroots kind of organizing and engagement, and I think that gives him a leg up. I mean, the backing of the mayor is a really strong thing to have, but as Dana said, it looks like that may not be helping right now.
Matt, talk to us about the tone that this may play in the city council.
Yeah, I mean, the mayor really wanted Chida to be on the council because he sees an ally in her. They're both really good candidates. They both know the district well. They both have deep roots. So it really was kind of a clash of titans. This was Todd Gloria versus Monica Montgomery Stepp. And let's not forget that Monica Montgomery Stepp beat a 2-time council president, Myrtle Cole, pretty easily when she knocked her out of the council. And now Monica Montgomery Stepp is poised to be one of the most powerful politicians in the county. Todd clearly would have liked to have a council that he thought he could get more, or thinks he could have got more policies through. You know, the council has bristled at some of his ideas, and it has been, you know, It's interesting to hear Todd earlier say, the mayor say, that this was a night when city rejected division because the council candidate that he had handpicked to lose some of the division that he sees may not win. And what's interesting is that this race will be decided tonight if Henry stays north of 50%. He's 3 points north there. Anything can happen. Still a lot of voice to be counted. We're going to be talking about this election for days, which will be fun.
It will be, and we're appreciating all of the insight you guys are providing for us tonight. Let's not forget, too, that this is a district that was hit hard by the flooding in January and have had some real tangible needs in that area. Do you think that all played into it this evening? James, let's start with you.
I definitely think it plays into it a little bit, right? I mean, Henry is now at the county. The county's stepped up and been helping the local jurisdictions to really address the flooding situation. I think that unfortunately the people have taken, Chida may have taken a little bit of a hit based on the fact that the city's gotten a lot of flack for the reality that some of the storm drains weren't clear and things like that. So that could be, and Henry being, Monica's person, really, has that ear of the community, and he says, I can fix it. Now I got an ally at the county. I mean, that could really be putting him over, along with all of his endorsements. I mean, he's got a ton of endorsements.
Matt, do you think this sends a message to the mayor?
I don't know if it sends a message to the mayor. It's hard to read too much into some of these races. Bottom line is this is a community that cares deeply about who it sends to City Hall. It doesn't take a lot of votes to win it, but those votes matter. Every one counts. And what you're going to see here, it seems, is Henry is poised to win outright, and as he said, to take over that seat, which, Chida may not see it this way, but the reality is it would be good for that council district if they had a sworn council member take office earlier, because they have pressing needs. A lot of families lost a lot of things, a lot of possessions, their houses in that flooding, and having someone at City Hall with that issue front of mind would be very helpful for those folks.
James, what do you think about that?
I think in all of these races, people want to be represented. I mean, there's some staff there; they're still helping in the community. That's still supported by the city itself. So it's not like if the race was to go on to November that the people wouldn't continue to be supported. But I think from a feeling of confidence that they have someone truly representing them, I agree with Matt.
Okay, James Canning, Matt Hall, thank you so much, both of you.